Hi, welcome to the next session of Bioorganic and Medicinal Chemistry. This session will include covalent catalysis. Covalent catalysis. A catalyst that adds to substrate through covalent bond is known as covalent catalyst, and the phenomenon is known as covalent catalysis. Example: electrophilic catalysis by Schiff's base formation. Transit modification of a substrate can activate it for a chemical reaction. Example: Schiff base formation from the condensation of an amine with a carbonyl compound. Schiff base gets protonated at neutral pH. This acts as electron sink to stabilize the formation of a negative charge on one of the alpha carbon. After tautomerization to form N-amine, the methylene carbon is activated as nucleophile. Advantage of Schiff base formation is that the carbonyl group gets activated towards nucleophilic attack because of a strong electron withdrawal by protonated nitrogen. Pyridoxal phosphate. Electrophilic catalysis. The principles discussed above form the basis of a series of important metabolic interconversions involving the coenzyme pyridoxal phosphate. This condenses with amino acids to form a Schiff base. The pyridine ring in the Schiff base acts as an electron sink, which very effectively stabilizes a negative charge. Thiamine pyrophosphate, electrophilic catalyst. It is also an coenzyme that covalently bonds to substrate and stabilizes a negative charge. The positive charge on nitrogen promotes the ionization of the carbon to carbon by electrostatic stabilization. The ionized carbon is a potent nucleophile. The nitrogen atom can also stabilize by delocalization the negative charge of the adduct of thiamine within many compounds. Example: in hydroxyethylamine pyrophosphate. The hydroxyethylthioamine pyrophosphate are potent nucleophiles and may add to carbonyl compounds to form carbon-carbon bonds. A good illustration of the carbon-carbon bond making and breaking occurs in the reaction of trans-escatolase. Hydroxyethylamine is nucleophile towards a thiol of oxidized lipoic acid. Nucleophilic catalysis. In enzymes, the most common nucleophilic groups that are functional in catalysis are the serine hydroxyl. The imidazole of histidine usually function as an acid-base catalyst and enhances the nucleophilicity of hydroxyl and thiol groups, but it sometimes acts as a nucleophile with the phosphoryl group in phosphate transfer. The hydrolysis of peptides by these proteases represents classic nucleophilic catalysis. The relatively inert peptide is converted to the far more reactive ester or thioester acyl enzyme, which is rapidly hydrolyzed. The use of serine hydroxyl rather than the direct attack of a water molecule on the substrate is favored in several ways. Alcohols are often better nucleophiles than the water molecules in both general base catalyzed and direct nucleophilic attack. The serine reaction is intramolecular and hence favored entropically, and the arrangement of groups is more rigid and defined for the serine hydroxyl as compared with a bound water molecule. In fact, nucleophilic catalysis involves catalysis of a chemical reaction by nucleophilic substitution. If a nucleophilic substitution is slow, then nucleophilic catalysis may help, resulting in the formation of an intermediate which undergoes nucleophilic substitution at faster rate than reactant. Example of nucleophilic catalysis is hydrolysis of para-nitrophenyl acetate catalyzed by imidazole. Here, imidazole is nucleophilic catalyst under basic conditions. Hydroxylion function as proton acceptor and help in nucleophilic catalysis by imidazole. Pyridine also act as nucleophilic catalyst in the ester formation by the reaction between alcohol and acetic anhydride. This catalysis is also known as covalent catalysis when substrate is temporarily modified by the formation of covalent bond with catalyst in a process leading to the formation of reaction intermediate. I hope that you will like this session. Thank you. The next part of session will contain examples of some typical enzyme mechanisms.